Hello, this is Susan Shannon from Buddha's Prison Ministry. We're going to go through energetic protection for our third video, assuming that you have discerned your call for going into and working with the incarcerated population, discerning your boundaries, and which we'll talk about in the next episode. But you've found your way into a prison or a jail or a facility, a reentry, whatever. And now I want to talk about something that I feel is hugely important to this work, which is establishing some way of energetic protection for yourself. So the why do we need energetic protection? It's all so exciting. It's also enlivening. I know what I'm doing. I go in and out with confidence. Well, guess what? It's a place of a lot of trauma and drama and violence. And this is energy. This is the energy that you're walking through, not just with the incarcerated population, but with the corrections officers as well. They've experienced so much violence and trauma, and quite possibly moral injury, moral distress from things that they've seen and things that they've had to do. And that is the energy that you are putting yourself into. So it's really important that you, as a compassionate, skillful, loving being of light and love and connection, that your intention is protected. The way I like to do energetic protection with myself or generate energetic protection for myself is I like to imagine before I even get out of bed that I'm encased in kind of a womb of light, like opalescent light, and that womb of light aligns me between the heavens and earth. And above me are all my spirit teachers, all my wisdom guides, all the grace, the ease, the bodhicitta, the awakened energy of the universe is above me, and it can easily flow through me. And at my feet is our wonderful Mother Earth, who reminds me every moment of equanimity and of groundedness. And in this way, I can stay in alignment. And in this way, my light and my love and my caring and concern can emit. More than that, the healing energy of the bodhicitta action of the universe can come through me. It's not about me, it's about that energy. So presence can permeate all around me, but I'm grounded. I can fully access that grounding when I need to, when I'm thrown off my square. And that is just so important. Another really good way that served me well is I call it the two triangle meditation. And so one triangle is at the broad base is at the earth, and the point is coming up into your heart space. And our Mother Earth fills your being with all her loving, grounded equanimity and nourishment. And another triangle is in place with the base up against the heavens, and the triangle coming down, the point coming down to intersect in your heart, creating a diamond. And into that broad base come all the wisdom, the teaching, that which is the kind of words that are generated by what is being asked in the moment, that does not rescue a pregnant pause. The words of presence, the energy of presence can come down, and those earth and heaven energies fill the diamond in my heart and allow all to feel the grace, the ease, the love, and the care. And that meditation can be put into place in a minute, as soon as you need it. And of course, another really good one is when you feel yourself triggered, or maybe your self-care is a little lacking, or your blood sugar is low, or whatever, just to really breathe deeply and to do some mantra, do some mani mantra. Just breathe deeply, feel your feet on the ground. You do this energetic protection throughout the day. You do it when you're, like I mentioned, when you wake up. You do it when you're walking into the prison. You do it when you're walking out of the prison. You do it when you're working in a group or working with individuals. You do it all the time, and you remind yourself of it all the time. Things to notice that clue you in that you need to fluff up the pillow on your energetic protection a little bit are the effects of vicarious trauma and vicarious drama. I used to speak to some prison or to some chaplaincy students who came into the prison annually, and I talked to them about energetic protection, just like I'm talking to you guys. One guy who prided himself on having gone into prisons for a long time, he said, I've never done this, what you're talking about, but I have noticed that every time I come home, I have a headache, or I find myself snapping at one of my family members, or nudging my dog a little bit too hard. He said, I think maybe I need to do this. I said, yeah, I think that's a good sign. So feeling body sensations that are indicating pain or tension as you leave the prison, as you go about your daily life, headaches, frustrations, whatever it might be. One person I know actually only wears certain clothes into the prison, which is pretty a good idea because a lot of prisons only allow certain colors, so it's not hard to only wear certain clothes. But then she also washes them every time she comes home. One man I know used to wear a big cross, and that's great, but I urge you to do some kind of a custom energetic protection with yourself that relies on more than just something that you wear, because it's easy to think that, oh, I'm putting my cross on, I'm good to go. And that can so easily become just a habit. And once it's just a habit, it's not doing its work anymore. It's just styrofoam. So do something a little bit more engaging, a little bit more manifested within you. Yeah, but do energetic protection, employ energetic protection. Even if you're not going into prisons and jails, these days people are so amped up and angst and upset and fearful. It's really good just to do what you can do, because what you're doing here is you're protecting the light of all the bodhisattvas that are coming through you. You're protecting that light so that it can be really and truly felt by others. It's not so much about you, although it is about you, but it's about being a channel and protecting that energetic light, that energetic light and love that's coming through. So thank you. Thank you for being with us. Our next topic in episode 4 is on boundaries.